What is up, everybody? My name is Doomasect, and welcome back to the second episode of the OctoBoob Podcast, where I am joined by...
I am Renakun.
Dun da da da!
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh god, so today we're talking about all the Pokemon DLC.
That should be at least interesting.
Well, considering all the Twitter blowing up about it. Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Oh god.
So Pokemon Home's the newest thing that has been announced. We'll start with it. People are absolutely happy. There's absolutely nothing going wrong on the internet. Everyone is fantastic.
There's totally not just, mobs of people gathering in the streets. Because $16 is just...
That's what Nintendo's telling itself, and they're gonna stick with that story.
They're sticking to it.
So, I mean, obviously, you had to pay $60 for the game, and, because we're idiots, we had to pay $60 for the other game, and then you had to pay $20 for your Switch online service. Then you have to pay $30 for both games now. You have to pay $5 for Pokemon Bank. Now you gotta pay $16 for Pokemon Home. And then you had to pay $300 for the Switch. And
when you put it like that,
then I would imagine, you had to pay, anywhere between like $400 to $500 for your TV. And then it's like $60 a month for internet.
And then you probably gotta add in at least like $100 or so for electricity.
Yeah. And Lord knows how much your house cost.
Your mortgage. But at the same time, it's like people will pay like $120 for Amazon Prime and not say a fucking word.
I after watching some stuff, I am, to an extent, seeing why people are upset with the $16 for Pokemon Home. At least a little bit. This is my entire issue with this shit. So, there is a free version. The free version's very shitty. The free version, you're not going to be able to transfer your shit. In fact, the only reason I could see people even wanting the free version is for GTS. That's really it. And I guess if you only have your Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, and eventually when they get the Pokemon Go support up, you'll be able to transfer games, or those Pokemon, into Sword and Shield.
Right.
But in order to go from Bank to Home, you're going to need the premium version, and that's where people are kind of getting pissed. At the same time, though, you don't actually need to spend that $16 a month, or $16 a year, sorry. You can spend, it's like $3 a month.
Right, you can get it for that 1 month and do all your transferring in that time. It shouldn't take that long, unless they're still sitting there fucking grinding out perfect IV, EV, shiny.
I mean,
fucking do it in the new game then.
Yeah, pretty much. So
is that adding the entire Dex into Sword and Shield?
No.
So only the ones that are in Sword and Shield and the DLCs will be able to be transferred?
From what I've gathered at the moment, when Home releases, you'll be able to transfer all 430-ish, whatever the that extra
whatever's available.
Yeah, whatever that
now.
Extra 30 is, that was they're not in the game, but the data is in the game, and it was all confusing and shit. You'll be able to transfer all of them. When the Isle of Armor comes out, I believe there is going to be a free update that all the next 200 whatever Pokemon, you're going to be able to transfer them from if they're in your home, you'll be able to transfer them to Sword and Shield then.
That is what I had heard, yeah.
Also, I guess you don't need the Nintendo Online, that 19 a year thing. Yeah, you don't need that to actually be able to transfer or to be able to access your home stuff.
Nope, it says right here, you do not need Nintendo Switch Online to access home features on the Nintendo Switch version.
Yeah,
so that's a huge plus. You don't have to bitch about that,
Well, everyone's still bitching because obviously to get the full range of everything on the game, you have to pay for all this shit. Which
I suppose to do online stuff.
I kind of get it because
max raids and
I did forget that, back with the 3DS games, all the online functionality was free.
Oh, yeah.
But it's weird that people are bitching about this now with home, and they weren't, they were fucking dead silent about that shit back then. My other problem with that is just do you guys not have other Switch games that you're not playing online? Like fucking Animal Crossing's coming out.
You're not already using it for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and
Smash Brothers,
Mario Party, Smash Bros.
If there's a reason anyone got a Switch before Pokemon, it was probably for Smash Brothers, and
that's why I got one.
Yeah, same.
And Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild doesn't need any online functionality that I know of, though.
But it does have DLC.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I don't think it actually has any sort of thing that you need Switch Online for.
What do you mean it doesn't have online multiplayer?
But another part of having Switch Online is you get a good chunk of NES and SNES games along with it for free, and they update those lists and add games to them every once in a while.
It would be awesome if they actually fucking, because what's on the virtual console for Pokemon games right now? It's Gen 1.
For Switch?
No, for 3DS. It's Gen 1 and 2, right?
Yes.
It'd actually be really cool if they eventually add Gens 1 and 4 and give that with
3 and 4?
Yeah, 3 and 4. No, fuck 3. I didn't like 3.
Too much water.
Yeah, too much water. Now, if it's Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, that's an entire different thing there.
Or, they could finally get around to getting a Gen 4 remake, because Gen 1's already gotten 2 remakes. I do hope...
Gen 5 remake confirmed. What happened to 4? Yeah, dude.
Fuck it. Too many legendaries.
Nobody liked that one. So, yeah, we'll go to 5 that had, plus 2 more legendaries.
Right.
We're gonna remake Gen 7, already? Well, and I'd be okay with that, because the first time around fucking sucked.
Yeah, no shit. But I would be really happy with a Let's Go Gold and Silver.
Same, definitely.
I still play Let's Go for the shiny hunting.
Is there anything else we have to talk about with home?
I actually had no notes on home other than this little list that's on Cerebi right in front of me.
I know, GTS is going to be back, which is nice, but...
Oh, yeah. What is... I'm assuming they said Miracle Box, but I think we're assuming that's they meant to say Wonder Box.
That is for sure. Yeah, the Wonder Trading. Watching that fucking Angry Joe video, and they're just they're trying to oversell GTS over Wonder Trade. They're like, oh, you put something on Wonder Trade and you get shit in return. It's just yeah. That's Wonder Trade. That's fucking awesome. Everybody puts shit. I don't know who this fucking dumbass that puts their level 100 Mewtwo into Wonder Trade and's like, why did I only get Caterpie? Are you fucking retarded?
I actually know a bunch of things that are streamers will send out crazy fucking Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Or people that, like, hack shit into the game will just send them out on the fucking Wonder Trade.
That's how I actually got my Marshadow in Sun and Moon, is someone sent me a Marshadow, and its name is subbed to whatever channel. And it's just like,
I
okay.
Like, all the shinies that I've gotten through, I've gotten a bunch of them, they all say, like, YT.TV subscribes bullshit. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking
it's
shiny Mew. I don't care.
I would really like the ability to, rename them. I wish they would finally get around to making that a goddamn feature. But at the same time, that's a fairly decent way to probably get fucking subs on your channel.
I mean, it's a way to get your name out there, that's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, Wonder Trade, which that's awesome. When they were originally talking about Home, I was sitting there like, man, I really hope Home has a Wonder Trade function. And it does.
No
the
shit.
Free version, you get 3 boxes to Wonder Trade. In the Premium, you're going to be able to Wonder Trade 10 things at a time. Take my 10 rats.
Right.
And then give me 10 more rats that'll probably just release.
So then they apparently have a judge function? Is that just going to let you, like, watch other people's battles and be like, you cheated, fuck you?
No, it's the same IV function that's in the game. It lets you see your Pokemon's IVs. That would
be better to be a judge.
Yeah, no, that would honestly actually be a lot more cool. But yeah, they're trying to
because it says Home, you can, like, host rooms and stuff.
That's gonna be stupid. That everyone right now is sitting there looking at that like that's lame. So essentially, what that is you get, I think you can get up to like 20 people in a room, and you essentially all Wonder Trade randomly.
Oh, amongst each other?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's super dumb. It's just like, okay, first of all,
like, here, let's just cycle these 4 Pokemon.
You're assuming that anyone that plays Pokemon is going to be able to get 20 friends to also play Pokemon with them.
Yeah, unless there's somebody that, like,
does unless they're like a streamer. Yeah, that's pretty much what that's probably only going to be used for.
Yeah, most likely.
I'm not going to lie. If it wouldn't be for the fact that I can obviously afford the $16 a year very easily, and the fact I do like Wonder Trading a lot, there's not a lot of... Kitty. Yep. There's not a lot of incentive for me to pay the $16 for Pokemon Home. I'd probably just get it for a month. The other thing is when you get it, you get a month of Pokemon Bank for free.
That's what it says.
Someone also kind of pointed out in a video I was watching, it's like most people that were probably planning to get Home have probably already bought Pokemon Bank, so it's not super useful for them. But I mean, I guess for the people that haven't yet, there you go.
Well, I mean, the app itself was free. The subscription was like $6 a year or whatever.
I'm still... I get why people are upset, because obviously it does seem like Nintendo is, or I guess in this case Game Freak is just pushing that bar and being like, yeah, no, more money, more greed. But at the same time, I'm just like, God, $16 a year is not something to bitch about.
At the same time, this isn't something they had to make. They didn't have to do this.
They really didn't. They could have just released... They could have just been like, no.
No, you can wait for the rest of your Pokemon until the next game.
Yeah.
They could have done that. Or the next 3 games.
They could have done the Gen 3 thing again, where it's like, nope, we're not going to make a way to transfer your old Pokemon. You're fucked.
Right.
I'm glad they...
Well, yeah, I think that was something...
That would have been another... I would have been on with everyone in that shitstorm. But,
if I remember right, they just couldn't get the 2 games to really communicate between each other.
From what I've heard is that they could have done it, but they didn't think it would be as big of a deal as it was, and then it kind of blew up in their face.
Well, yeah, that was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just because of the hardware differences.
Well,
but anyways,
Pokemon at that time was also, like, kind of dying down majorly, so...
I mean,
it bounced back pretty fucking hard, but...
I wouldn't really say it was dying down for a lot of everyone that I knew. It was like after Gold and Silver and Crystal came out, they're like, holy shit, we can't wait for the next ones.
I'm not entirely sure.
But that was up here, though.
It's,
everywhere is different.
I know, so there's going to be a mobile version and a Switch version. This is what's weird about these. The Switch version looks like it's strictly pretty much for transferring between the games, as where the mobile version is for trading. And it's not like you have to get one or the other. You link. I'm pretty sure you link your app on the phone up to your Switch account or your Nintendo account, and then you can transfer. So you can be doing a max raid battle, and while you're waiting for computers to make shitty decisions with their life, you can also be wonder trading on your phone, which I like. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and it says if you have the premium plan on the Switch, you'll also have it on the mobile, or if you have it on the mobile, you'll have it on the Switch.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing. So
as long as it's all connected to the same Nintendo account.
Yeah, overall, I think a lot of the reasons people are blowing up at it, I think it's still just overflow from Sword and Shield in general.
Yeah, that could be. There's still a lot of people with pent-up rage.
They clearly didn't take it out on Temtem.
Apparently not.
I'm gonna get shit on so hard for that review.
I still never really checked it out. I was gonna wait for your review.
It's definitely not the Poke. This I can sum things up right here. So if my choice is between playing Sword and Shield, Temtem, or one of the Pokemon games Gen 6 and below, I'm gonna choose one of the Pokemon games Gen 6 and below.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Temtem, I guess, in some ways is probably better than Sword and Shield, and people are obviously going to argue a lot about that, but I don't think it's better than the old Pokemon games.
It's objectively better.
It's not better than the old Pokemon games.
Oh no, I don't know any of those clones. I don't know if they'll ever match up with the old ones.
It's just like it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's not.
I feel like there's only one that I actually was just as into as I was Pokemon, and that was Dragon Warrior Monsters 2.
I don't think
also for Game Boy.
I don't think I've ever played a clone game where I've been like, yeah, no, this is. No, I definitely haven't ever played a similar styled game. I shouldn't say clone, but. Yeah, I've never played a similar style of game where I've been like, yeah, I'm into this. It's just like, nah, it's usually
maybe I'll stream it for you.
Usually when I play games like that, they just make me nostalgic for one of the other games. Like I have that problem with Fire Emblem. Every time I play the Fire Emblem games, it's just like
you want to play Final Fantasy Tactics. It's
just like, yeah, I really wish Square would have continued the Final Fantasy Tactics series. Those were fun. There was a Zoids game I had for 360, and every time I played it, it's just like, man, I miss Front Mission a lot.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Everyone's quick to shit on EA and Activision and Blizzard and now Game Freak, and I'm just over there looking at Square like, yeah,
what happened?
Yeah. I don't want to hear how good Final Fantasy 15 is. I'm not going to play it.
Anyways.
Oh, that's a different rant.
Right, that's what I was gonna be like. Distract.
That's like OctoBoob's podcast number 5 or something when we're finally done bitching about Pokemon. Yeah, you can't wait for that one. Oh, gonna tear Square a new ass.
It's such a love and hate thing for me, though. It's like, I like that they're doing things, and I like that they're doing things differently. But they're doing it wrong.
Don't you want Sora and Smash Bros. And Goofy and Donald?
Disney needs to keep their fucking face out of Smash Brothers.
Then we have to add in Avengers. It just is.
Then I stop playing the game.
Surprised they haven't tried to make their own Smash clone yet. Anyway, enough getting sidetracked. We want to talk about the DLC now. The actual DLC, not just Home.
Indeed.
So, hello?
I thought you were going to, continue on with something.
Yeah, so these got announced. We're not doing a third game, definitive title. I mean, we haven't done that for a while. They did, sequels, and then they did Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which was the same fucking game, but with a shittier storyline, making them even shittier. Because that was the only good part about the first game. So, yeah, and instead of doing that this time, we have DLC. And I know one of the things we wanted to touch on. So, I would love to see the actual development of Sword and Shield and get the details in that, because I really want to know if the DLC was planned or if this was leading up to Sword and Shield coming out, especially after my Little Town Hero fucking bombed. If there wasn't someone just being like, okay, no, full damage control, the release of this thing is gonna suck. You over there, random guy we've never heard of, you take 5 people, get a fucking team together, you're doing DLC. We need something to control this.
We need it immediately.
It's like, oh yeah, no, we're totally gonna add more Pokemon now. What not Miyamoto? What the fuck is the I can't think of what the hell his name is. Yeah, whatever he said though. That's we had always planned on adding more Pokemon. Ignore him.
Right. I don't know. I kind of feel like they did have intentions to make, at least at some point, the rest of the Pokemon for Sword and Shield.
There's 2 arguments to it. There's either they decided early on, they're like, oh yes, we do DLC, and we make it bad for them. We get more money, or I still like mine where it's just like, oh fuck, damage control, just damage control now.
Holy fuck, we have a whole lot of money we need to make up, or we're in trouble.
That is another thing I want to bring up, because I've been seeing way too many people posting about it. They are not making you pay to get your 200 Pokemon back in this DLC. There's a free update coming out. The only thing you have to pay for is Home to get those to transfer.
And you can pay for 1 month.
Yeah, you can pay $3.99 to transfer.
And just be done with it.
Granted that if you want to transfer all in one go and not have to pay that $3.99 again or whatever the hell it is, you do have to wait for the DLCs to come out, that update to go through.
Oh yeah, very true.
So do you think we're gonna see another? We've obviously got these 2 updates, or I guess 1 expansion pass with 2 areas. Do you think we're gonna see any more?
I wondered if they would do a third DLC in the style of having that third game that ties the rest of it together.
Well,
not really tied it together. I guess it was more just a third bonus game.
So Isle of Armor, I think, is set for June, and I believe Crown Tundra or whatever it is.
November, I think.
Yeah. And there's usually anywhere between a year to a year. A year to
anywhere from 1 year to 1 year
away. To 1 year. It's definitely somewhere
so
in that
one
time.
Fucking
anywhere
year.
between a year to 2 years of a new game coming out. And that's what I'm wondering. It's like, so are they going to release this in November and then immediately turn around and be like, here's the Diamond and Pearl remakes? It's like, what? We're still playing the DLC, dude. Which I don't think they're going to do.
I don't know if we'll still be playing the DLC at that time.
Well, I mean, the
DLC
later will have just come out, is the problem. Crown Tundra will have just come out in November.
Oh, you're saying November this year?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying, like, next year... For like next November, not this coming November, but the November after they come out with Diamond and Pearl remakes. I was like, what would be wrong with that?
I was saying if
well done.
I was saying DLC. If I don't think Diamond and Pearl remakes are going to be coming out this coming up November. What, an entire 10 months from now? No, I think
it's not very far off.
Well, I mean, you get to our age and that shit does go by pretty quick, but no, I think they'll definitely wait. It'll be a 2-year gap between Sword and Shield and whatever the next game is. Whether or not it's a remake or we're instantly jumping into Gen 9. But I mean, in that time, there's more area for possible other expansion passes.
Yeah, I wonder if they will continue testing the waters with patches and doing just like keeping up on a game rather than letting it die.
Well, not only that, I mean, so long as the next game in the series uses, the same textures for the Pokemon, I don't see why they wouldn't, make another fucking expansion pass and then put more into this game.
Right.
Because that is one thing I will definitely say, and that is something for whenever I finally get my fucking Sword and Shield review up. I can't say any of the Pokemon textures look bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed any spots where I'm like, wow,
like that Pokemon looks
shitty.
ugly. On the other hand, I was playing Let's Go Eevee, and Ponyta and Rapidash look ugly as fuck. They look bad.
Let's Go?
Yeah. I was just like, my
God, Let's
terrible.
Go is their first real try, like their first crack at new gen hardware. They're working with something with a graphics card. They never had to fucking do that before.
They didn't even know how to optimize shit on the 3DS, so God.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, we were like just starting to figure out, and threw new tech at us, damn it.
Yeah, they need to expand their team. I really don't think it's Game Freak being lazy, and that's the reason all this shit's kind of hit the fan. I really do think it's more of, we're gonna keep our team small because we've got this little fucking idealistic vision. It's just like, you guys are a AAA company. You cannot have a small team.
You literally can't. You won't be able to pump out content in time.
Fucking id Software found that out. That's one of the reasons Bethesda owns their ass now.
Yeah.
So, Isle of Armor's our first one. We got Slowpoke. We have a yellow-pink Slowpoke.
It's got a yellow forehead and a yellow tail.
I don't know why we couldn't see Slowking and Slowbro.
I don't know. Were they trying to be like, ooh, what color are they going to be?
To me, it felt like, it's a Slowpoke turn into it. It's like, Nintendo, come on. We have Google. Like, the only thing I can...
sure is a Slowpoke.
The only thing I can fucking think of is they're gonna be something else.
Right, they're like just gonna have like fucked up faces or something.
Just don't make him as fucking stupid as Mega Slowbro was, please.
Oh my god, I was just gonna replace their whole heads with shells.
Just moving on to something we actually want to talk about. Birds.
Birds. Oh, I love the way the new birds look.
I love the way the old birds look, but I also love the way the new birds look.
I like the new bird look.
The Chocobo fucking, Chocobo Zapdos.
My only real notes on this whole thing are, really want to mention the burbs.
Yeah. I've already seen it's the whole Family Guy Noah's Ark, hybrid thing where it was the person with the elephant. But it's Zapdos with a Chocobo from 7, and then it's the new Zapdos. It's just like, what the hell is this? It's like, it's fucking awesome. That's what it is.
Yeah, Moltres looks sick.
I think Moltres is the worst looking one, but that isn't...
Zapdos looks fucking sick, and Articuno looks fucking sick.
That isn't saying much, because I think out of the original 3, Moltres is the worst looking one. Yeah, the new Articuno looks like a fucking Ultraman villain, and I love it. It's got laser eyes. It
looks badass. Flat out, it looks badass, and it does indeed have laser eyes.
Oh, God, are there any other... There weren't any other Galarian forms, were there? Not that they revealed anyway.
Zapdos just looks like he's like a raptor instead of like a...
You're over there still on the birds. Just like, no, more birds.
Birds. It's the only thing I had anything to say about.
Them Zapdos legs. Are there any other Galarian forms you would actually want to see? Or any other Pokemon to get Galarian forms you'd want to see?
Like, if they had these designs?
I mean, just like... Because we know we know at least of, like, I think 80 Pokemon that are coming back. And it's just...
something like that.
I'm just saying, like, of any of the Pokemon we know that are coming back, or of... any Pokemon that might potentially be coming back, are there any of them you'd be like, I would like to see a new form of that?
If I remember right, the 3 legendary dogs are supposed to be coming back.
Yeah, I'd be bitching.
And I was like, if they had a redesign like that too,
yeah, that'd be cool as shit.
That would be sick.
Kind of going on from that to the not the Isle of Armor, that's the one we're already on, the Crown Tundra. So there's like either 2 new Reggies, or those are also Galarian form Reggies or something.
All that I saw of it was unnamed Reggie.
Yeah, the one that looks like it's got like a fucking like mouth for arms looked awesome.
Reggie Rock, Ice, and Steel are both definitely, or all 3 definitely says confirmed they're coming back. But
yeah, I don't know if those are going to be
the only
new
thing I've seen about
that Reggies, just in general.
I don't know. The only thing that I've seen about it said unconfirmed Reggie.
Yeah. Well, those are for Crown Tundra, not Isle of Armor. So, I mean, we're going to have to wait probably till we get closer to November to get more details about that. But
yeah, most likely.
Those definitely look awesome, too.
Larvesta and I'd like to see a frost version of Valcorona or something.
That's what I was really hoping Frostmoth was going to be, but no such luck.
But it wasn't. Why is Dedenne coming back? Rockruff, oh my god, they're gonna do some sort of like Yorkshire Terrier, even though they already have Little Pup. They're gonna do.
Yeah.
If they did something with Rockruff, I'd be kind of upset unless it was cool.
I'm really hoping. One of the things, I forgot to mention with Pokemon Home is with the mobile version, there's going to be the mystery gifts. And currently, by the sounds of it, everyone is guessing that is going to be how they're going to do their new mythical Pokemon distributions.
Most likely.
What?
At least for a good chunk of them, I bet.
What reminded me of that is I'm just over here like, yeah, I really hope they make that frickin' dusk form of Lycanroc easier to get in this goddamn game, because...
Or, like, at all.
Yeah, that is one of the few Pokemon I don't have my hands on.
The more I look at this, the more I'm like, I'd like to see Galarian forms of all of these.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I personally would like to see some new
both
forms of...
Both Nidolines.
Yeah, Nidolines.
Like an Electabuzz. Zubat line.
I want to see Ice-type Flareon.
You said you don't like Garchomp, but he's coming back, like it or not.
It's not that I don't like Garchomp. It's more of... I'm upset about the fact that it's him coming back and not Dragonite, because Dragonite they just have not given love to for so long. Didn't get a Mega form. Right. Obviously was left out of the roster in this new game, and seems to be getting left out of the roster again. As where Garchomp, ever since he was introduced, he has been a fucking competitive staple, and it's just like, I mean, even with me not playing competitive, it's one of those things. It's like, come on, just. When
right.
One of the reasons you're saying, all the Pokemon can't come back is we're trying to balance thing. It's like, why would you bring back the most overpowered thing then?
Yeah, like completely throw the balance off there. But all right, I'll give you a list of ones that I'd like to see have a new form.
All right.
I'd say the Chansey line.
Oh, God.
Zorua and Zoroark.
That would be cool.
If they did something with Talonflame would be sick.
I don't think they would, but that would also be cool.
I don't think they would, but I wonder if they would do some sort of who knows with them. I don't know.
I wonder if they'd give it a stupid overpowered ability again.
Probably, but I'm thinking like design changes most. I'm not thinking of like their typing or shit like that. Like just different version of it. It doesn't have to be like, oh, it's an ice version of Talonflame, or it's a grass version, or
it's like, a bird version.
Right, it's a fucking bird.
It's double flying.
But then Nidoking, Nidoqueen, I could see them definitely doing something, considering it's based on, the EU or whatever.
Yeah, those would be cool.
Or UK. So King Queen would make sense to change.
I see where you're going with there.
Going down on to the legendaries.
Going down on the legendaries.
I see Ho-Oh and Lugia are in there, and Lugia is one of my favorite ones of all time. Like I said...
Come on, red and black Lugia. We've never had that before.
The three dogs. Yeah, red and black Lugia would be sick.
Then we can have white and blue Yveltal.
Yeah, and then it's shiny one. It'll just be an Yveltal. And so I already said the three dogs. Latios and Latios. I'm not sure what they do with those.
Make them actually look different than each other for once.
Right. There's like the difference is their eyes. Other than the color, it's just their eyes. But
I part of me wants to say the two dragons from Black and White, but I don't think they would, just because they already fuse.
I'd probably say that's where I'd like the rest of them. I'm kind of like meh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy they're coming back and everything, but I'm not like, ooh, the Lugia is fucking coming back. The three dogs.
I want a new form of Crobat.
New Crobat would be sweet.
Yeah. Hashtag best bat. I'm so glad Crobat's coming back. Bringing my favorite boy back. Now where's Typhlosion and Ampharos? Come on, give me that Gen 2 love.
No shit. And I think that's like all the things that I mentioned were like Gen 2 or Gen 3. Except for like Zoroark.
So do you think that there's any chance they're going to attempt to improve the graphics with these patches.
They could
have already very easily.
Oh yeah, it would not take much. But if you think of them as patches and less of DLC, then I mean, they fucking very well could. Just whether they decide to or not is another question.
I would laugh if we get these DLCs and they are like, actually like the mushroom place and Nessa's gym. They're all fucking pretty. They got the nice trees there, but they don't fix the wild areas shit. It still just looks like shit. It just
looks like fucking shit.
It's just like
the reflection. Have you ever noticed the reflection on the water?
Nah.
You will after I say it. I'm sorry.
I know.
Just like if you go on the other side. Like, say you're coming right out of, what is it, Motostoke?
How did they fuck the reflection in Gen 3 looked amazing. How the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck how do you go backwards?
No, if you're looking at the lake with the Eye of Akshu in it,
yeah.
Just look at the reflection that's coming off of that lake. You're looking at it from the shore. It just doesn't match up at all. You have to be at a very specific spot for
better or worse than the mirrors in GoldenEye.
Mirrors and GoldenEye.
Yeah, the N64.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but I can't remember.
Like only in the
bathroom.
Mirrors.
Did they work?
Yeah, they were really shitty. I mean, it
Holy
looked like shit.
I would have never even expected them to work. It's been a long time since I've done that.
I think it was GoldenEye. God, fuck. I might be thinking of something else, but I'm pretty sure it's GoldenEye. But, now I know everyone brings up the trees, and it's just like, yeah, the trees are really noticeable. The bridges, the little bridges, are also, like, anything with a wood grain or with kind of a rocky surface. Like, when you look at it, it's like, these look like shit.
You know, they could fix that real fucking easy if they just added some anisotropic filtering or whatever.
I'm pretty sure people have already done it online where they've just went like,
oh yeah,
and
it looks like 100 times better.
They look amazing.
It's because it, like, when you view a texture at a weird angle without an isotropic, I think it's called, without that turned on, it gets all blurred and weird. It doesn't.
It looks like shit.
Yeah, it looks like shit. And yeah, when you're going over like anything stone, and you see that angle, everything just gets blurred. It just looks like garbage.
Also, their clothes look like shit. The textures on the clothing also look really bad, but.
For the most part, everything kind of looks like shit if you're looking at it from a AAA game perspective.
There's definitely some things, like maybe like 5% of the game where I was like, hey, wow, that looks really good. Like
the only reason that I've like given them the benefit of the doubt is because this is, other than Let's Go. Let's Go was like their first. That was their first try, and now this is their second try, where it's a little better.
I had to play it to
figure it out
to see what the graphics were like in Let's Go, and just like after playing it, it's just like those are not good. Like anyone that played Let's Go and then came into Sword and Shield could have probably like been like, yeah, this is not a fast improvement. Like the graphics in Let's Go were not good. There were times I was looking at shit. It's like, okay, you're maybe not noticing it as much because it's a top-down view, but when you start really paying attention and looking for stuff,
yeah,
it's
that's true. But when it like zooms in for one of the little quick scenes or whatever, you're like, oh god, that looks so bad. But
so
I think if Game Freak were to go and actually like reach out to people who knew what the fuck they were doing with AAA games and having super high detailed, high resolution games, they would do them a lot better off.
I definitely think they. I again don't know. I know their team is too small because those fucking credits went by
absolutely
super fast, and I know that it's almost guaranteed not all of those people fucking worked in the graphical department of the game. They're definitely putting, people in the credits that did, like, marketing. I'm highly doubting some of the people that probably designed the Pokemon are actually doing graphical shit in the game.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
All we can do is guess.
Oh, yeah, like I said, we don't have hardly any insight into how things are actually working in Game Freak.
It'd be nice if we just, like, had a plug to be like, oh, yeah, we just need to get an interview with this guy. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure.
Well, it'd also be nice if, they were like a lot of the other game developers and, actually posted all their shit up on Twitter. Actually kind of, got back and forth with fans going on.
Right, actually interact with their fans more than just...
Instead of, just completely fucking ignore them.
Right, be like, and then when the shit hits the fan, they're like, oh, fuck, we gotta listen to the fans real quick.
2 weeks before, the game is set to release, and they're like, well, the morale in the Game Freak office is real low. It's like, I couldn't fucking imagine why. I'm just hoping to God there's that one just cynical fucking jackass like me that was working there, just smug as fuck the entire time. It's just like, told you not putting all the Pokemon in the fucking game was a bad idea. You guys didn't even give them a new...
everybody was gonna fucking hate it.
You didn't even give them a new evolution. You guys are fucking stupid. Corporate's a bunch of dickheads. Masuda, that's his name.
I was holding my breath so hard for a fucking Steel-type evolution.
Steel or Dragon would have been awesome.
There was lots of dragons in this gen.
I guess we could still get it with an expansion. I'm not holding out for it anymore. They're still very secretly holding out for it, hoping, like, just come on, please.
You never know with them. They're just...
I figure...
I don't know.
This is the thing. If there's going to be an Eevee, they know Eevee is going to get people hyped as fuck. They will reveal it. And...
Oh, yeah.
Merch.
They'll accidentally leak it.
No shit. So, we're expanding the story. Think this is gonna... One of the things I don't think Sword and Shield's gonna be remembered very well for is obviously the longevity and replayability. Do you think these will help that out?
I mean, it depends if they're good.
Yeah, it depends on what
if
you
they have
do.
An in-depth story, actual shit to do, more than just like 5 hours of content and then just collect the rest of the Pokemon.
You're giving a hopeful thing there. I was over here like, so long as they're more than a half hour
I'm saying
of content.
they have to be. I'm saying they have to be that kind of a DLC for me to personally really give a shit about playing it again. Because I waited for you. I waited for you, and we still beat the game.
Yeah.
In like 14 hours.
I think the fastest I've heard of somebody beating the game, they didn't do anything in the wild area other than ran through it. I'm pretty sure is like 11 hours, and that's fast.
Yeah, I think by the... Oh, yeah, that's right. By the end of it, I waited a pretty good while for you, so it was probably like 20 hours. But if I hadn't waited like that, I waited like a full day of gameplay, probably a solid 12 hours.
Yeah. You could have played the game over from the beginning to end in that time.
Absolutely.
From what they are saying.
And that was just like, I was just waiting for you to catch up so we could finish the game around the same time.
Well, the new areas are supposed to be only...
I needed your legendary.
Wait, what?
I said I needed your legendary.
Oh, that's true. Speaking of which, supposedly a new mythical Pokemon's getting revealed soon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not the weird fucking
nope,
onion
it's not...
antelope thing.
I just realized we went over the Isle of Armor, completely fucking glossed over whatever the hell it's Cub Fu. It's not Cub Fu, is it?
No, the bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cub Fu, and...
as soon as I saw it, it's like, I'm not even interested. I have Crowback back. I could... like, there were new legendary birds. I got Crowback back. I looked at the fucking Kung Fu bear. It's just like, I could give two fucks less about you. Get out of here.
Is Teddy Ursa already in the game? I forget.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I would remember running into an Ursa ring, and I don't think I did.
I didn't either.
I think
he's a bear.
I think Beartic is. Yeah, I'm almost positive Beartic is.
Beartic is for absolute sure. I was like, man, I miss fucking Ursa ring.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna agree with you. I'm really hoping. Oh God, can you imagine the fucking the Fustercluck storm that is going to happen if the DLCs turn out to fucking suck? Oh God, that's gonna be.
It's I don't know. It's gonna be pretty bad for them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they're interesting. That there's actually some good shit to do. I'm really hoping that there's gonna be some more endgame content. One of the things when I do get my review up that I'm definitely gonna be fucking ripping into is the battle tower or whatever the hell it is in this one, because it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I stayed away from all the battle tower stuff.
Yeah,
I actually didn't mind the little bit you get after you become the champion, where you actually go get the legendary. It was kind of annoying, sure, but at least it.
Oh, yeah, like, he's probably gonna have like.
It took like 2.5 hours for me to do it.
I completely forgot about that. There's gonna be I know there's gonna for sure gonna be raids and raid battles you can do on these areas. But then there's also going to be, like, you and a friend can go inside the raid area.
Yeah, you can, like, explore them or something.
That's going to be interesting. I have no idea what the hell that's going to entail. I completely forgot about that.
Honestly, I do have, like, 140 hours on Sword.
Yeah. And most of that's probably from raids.
120 of it is from raid battles and playing with you.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna disagree. Raids were hands down probably not. I would say not just the best new feature of this game. I would say they are probably the best feature or new feature Pokemon has included in a long fucking time.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I actually played it a little bit with Al, that guy that was in that voice chat with us for that one morning.
Yeah, no,
I played a little bit with him too because he does shiny hunting. So
yeah, I hope to God.
Good luck.
I know Nintendo Game Freak is obviously notorious for dropping fucking new things that it picks up, but I'm really hoping that it's just like, come on, do not get. At least find a way to incorporate raids in everything from now on, because that is an amazing new feature. You need to
if they don't continue it,
they need to start expanding. Yeah, definitely on that multiplayer aspect, because that's probably the future of the series right there.
That's another reason that I really gave this one another like benefit of the doubt thing. Is this is the first time they've tried to have an actual multiplayer experience. I thought it was sweet that you could actually see each other. When we found each other the first time in the wild area, no, it didn't work. But when we saw each other, we're like, holy shit! We were fucking ecstatic.
Yeah,
but then
they definitely
got in a fight and never found each other again.
They definitely need more shit where you can interact with at least your friends. I could have really give two shits less about seeing other random people in the wild area, but it would have definitely been cool if at least the people on your friends list, like, you could go in there and interact with them and see them running around.
They should do closed friend sessions, just like it's.
We'll follow the Fallout 76 model. You pay us $100 a month, and then they're not actually private. Anyone can get
probably
on them.
Just clicked all over right there, but
oh god, yeah, no, I'm really.
I'm so glad I didn't get that game.
Same. I'm really hoping that they do are good, add more replayability to the game, bring out the longevity of the game more.
It needs it.
It needs it desperately.
So if they do have anything like that, do you think any of them will be like new mechanics?
I know Move Tutors are coming back.
Move Tutor is coming back.
I don't know what moves they're going to be able to tutor, because all of the the vast majority of the Move Tutor moves currently replace the TMs, and then some of them are also now part of the TRs. I suppose they could bring back like some of the moves that have been left out of that. I would love to have Roost back. That is a big one. Roost
isn't in the game?
Nope, Roost. It's in the game, but it's no longer teachable.
Oh.
Yeah, Roost and Fly are both, they are still in the game, but they are no longer teachable.
What the hell?
When I found that out, it's just like, nerfing the birds. Okay.
Yeah, no shit.
Didn't make a big deal to me because, Crobat wasn't in the game. But now that he's back, it's like, hey, come on, where's my Roost? Let's do this.
I need that.
I mean, let's never mind that he already knows it. I can transfer. What if I need 5 more of them?
That's not the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I need more. Need to teach everything, Roost.
Yeah, no, I'm very interested to see what the hell they're going to do with tutors, because obviously, there's the new egg move mechanic. We have TMs, and we have TRs, and it's just like, what the hell moves do we have left to tutor, and is Flareon finally going to get a viable fucking fire move?
No.
That is exactly the answer, because they hate Flareon.
Just no. Yeah, I had no idea how bad he was until you put that video up. I was like, holy shit, I never realized how terrible he is.
They have shit on Flareon ever since his introduction, which is weird, because it's just like, it sells merch. Come on, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, people love Flareon. People love any evolution.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely doesn't seem to get the same in-game love as the rest of them, though.
Other new mechanics, I'm not sure. I would love to see secret bases back. I'm doubting it, but I would love to see secret bases back.
I never really got into it. I didn't understand much of the point of it. It's like, yeah, you can spend all this time making your secret base.
In Gen 3 and 4, they were just kind of a novelty. The Gen 3 remakes for Gen 6 is when you really got to see how good they could be, because people were like legitimately making like their own versions of gyms and shit.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. You could or Blissey rooms were another big one, where it was just filled with 6 Blissies that couldn't really do any damage. That you would just go in there and fight 6 level 100 Blissies, get a shitload of experience.
Oh.
And that's something you could repeat daily, and obviously if you get a whole bunch of fucking secret bases like that, I mean, you could power grind real damn quick.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. I had no idea you could even fight in them.
Not that power grinding should ever be a problem in Sword and Shield with the fucking experience candies, but...
But doesn't that affect how their EVs grow, or IVs, or whatever the fuck it is?
Not really.
Not in any conceivable
enough.
way.
I mean, you can do the
perceivable way.
candies, and then you can still just go out and EV train, and they'll be fine.
Fair enough. Other
possible mechanics, though, God. I know tutors. I know, obviously, secret bases. We haven't seen anything about
exploring of the secret base or the
dens.
Raid dens, whatever you want to call them. That's definitely expanded mechanic.
That'll definitely be interesting. I don't know what else I'd like to see for expanded mechanics.
So
maybe more Pokemon interactions, like other than the camp.
Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say. You think there would be any other kind of thing like more like how the 3DS had it, or not the 3DS, but Let's Go had its interaction menu?
Probably not.
I suppose there wasn't really a whole lot of substance to that, but
I would.
He would give you like a bunch of items and shit all the time, though.
I would definitely. Well, I was about to say to Pokemon that follow you, but that's. I think we're probably just gonna have to
Come on, let me ride my Charizard.
Yeah,
again.
I think we're just gonna have to realize that's probably only gonna be a Let's Go thing, most likely from now on.
Yeah, which is most likely.
Dumb, but whatever.
Come on, let's go Cyndaquil and Totodile. I'm hoping for that. Pokemon, let's go Cyndaquil and Totodile.
Let's go Beware.
But definitely not Chikorita.
It's just Pedo Bear chasing the young child.
Yeah, they just skip them all and
let's go.
They just go straight to let's go Beware.
Bidoof and Swoobat.
Bidoof and Swoobat.
Oh god. Kill me. I think I puked a little in my mouth saying that.
You're welcome.
I'd say I died a little inside, but I was already dead inside.
Already long since dead. Yeah,
I don't got a lot for other new mechanics. I've tried to think of other stuff. I don't know, maybe bringing mini games back like the Pokeathlon or something would be cool. They
What do you mean? They have a mini game. It's just a shitty bike mini game.
Is it making curry? Oh yeah, I've never even done the bike shit, and I completely forgot that's even in the game.
I think it's you just like drive through the goalpost type thing.
That's interesting. It's not interesting.
It's not.
Yeah, no.
There's new outfits for the bike riders now.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, that's obviously why anyone's ever only gonna buy the DLCs. You can dress up like fucking Marnie now. You know, out of all of the Poke waifus that this game introduced, like, I figured Nessa was gonna be the big one. Somehow Marnie has completely overtaken her. And it's just like, holy shit. The amount of R34 I have seen of that, it's just like, goddamn. I haven't seen one of Hatterene, but Marnie is just like, oh, okay, yeah, you guys like her a lot. I get Nessa, dark skin, legs that go on for days. But
Marnie is that one weird guy's sister,
yeah,
right?
She's the little goth girl.
Okay, yeah.
Which is probably, if I'm being honest, now that I just said that's for sure why they're all on her, goth girl.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I think that does it for things we had to go over, though. Correct?
Yeah, I do think so. I was going to say it when you were like, I'm already long since dead inside. I was going to quote... when I took over Flame Wars, because you're like, I have no interest in Pokemon after Sword and Shield.
Well, it was after Sun and Moon.
Or yeah, Sun and Moon.
That
you literally
Sun and
like
Moon killed me on the series.
Doing
hardcore.
Everything.
That is another video that a part of me wants to do. The other part of me is just like, oh my god, that. By the time I am done reading that, I'm going to be so fucking depressed that
Your Sun and Moon review.
The Sun and Moon review for sure is just
review / mostly rant.
Let me think. It doesn't have HMs, and I liked Pocapelago or Pocapelago.
Pocapelago,
Okay,
yeah.
Pocapelago. And those are my positives of Sun and Moon. Everything else is a negative. Other than there are a couple of designs I like Lycanroc, Serena, and Glycopod.
Yeah, there's like 5 designs that are decent,
but then you have Incineroar, you have Beware, you have Ash fucking Greninja,
which is indeed Greninja's Final Smash now. But
don't worry. Pikachu can now have Ash hats.
Couldn't he always?
Nope. But he could in Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
So glad he had these wonderful feet.
Well,
this is what kills me. Everyone, they're on this fucking rampage with Sword and Shield, and I'm just over here like, this was me 2 fucking years ago.
Right.
Like,
oh my god,
you guys...
that's why I took over Flame Wars, is because I was like, I feel like I gotta get you doing something with Pokemon. Like, come on, man, I'll do the stuff. Just do it with me, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You guys wait till Gen 9. You're gonna get there, and by that point, you're gonna be so fucking just like, whatever. Does this game even have Pokemon in it? It does. That's a positive, bitchin'.
We're going up.
Yeah, we're
up in the world.
Yeah, we're going up. I'll definitely say that. That's still my Cinderace review. I saw it and it's like, well, that's underwhelming, but I don't fucking hate it, so we're already doing better than last time.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Oh, yeah, the new Gigantamax forms.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I was just about to say, we didn't even talk about that.
Well, I mean, Venusaur is obviously the best one. Like, last time, they're like, what do we do for its Mega? Give it more flowers. What do we do for its Gigantamax form?
Fucking bigger
flowers. Shit, we don't know what the fuck a Venusaur is. What do you do with Blastoise?
Do you want to save
more
that for
guns?
the next one, or?
Nah, we'll talk about that here. We're already on.
Okay.
What do you do with Cinderace? Give it more ear. Gotta have more ear.
What do you do with Inteleon? Give him a tower and a fucking gun.
Tower and a sniper rifle. Kids love Fortnite. They'll buy that shit up.
My God.
What do you do with the other one? I don't know. Drums.
Drums. Just big drums,
Did they show any others than those 5?
Blastoise.
Oh, yeah, Blastoise. I said that. They gave him more guns.
Yeah, they gave it more cannons.
Yeah, that's what Blastoise needed, more guns.
It's true. Turtle Tank needs to be tankier.
Well, now it's Turtle Fortress.
Fuck
Turtle Battleship.
That's how it should have been in the first place.
Turtle Battleship sounds like a
really by the way, remember Fortress? That was a Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's not in there. Are there any... Oh, never mind, Durant. I was about to say, like, are there any of the Bug Steel Pokemon? Yeah, Durant made it in. The shitty one. Yay.
Oh. Please bring Aaron back.
Yeah. And Ampharos.
and Ampharos.
Typhlosion.
Typhlosion.
Fuck.
For Alligator.
I don't... Just bring back all the starters, for fuck's sake.
Just fucking bring them all back.
No. There's a few Pokemon I am okay with them not being in the game. Like the rats. I could care less.
You mean the ones that are already in the game?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm not crying any tears.
You mean like Pat Rat or whatever?
No, I'm not crying any tears for Bidoof. Yeah, like Bidoof and Raticate and fucking...
Bidoof's a fucking beaver.
It's a rat. They're all rats.
They've
always been rats. Yeah, okay. Regional rodents. Yeah, I'm okay with none of them. Well, with none of the rest of them returning. I'm okay with none of the rest of the Pikachu clones coming back.
Oh, they're coming back.
I'm sure they are.
They already bringing fucking the dumbest one back.
Which one are they bringing back?
Dedenne?
I don't know.
Well, the Togedemaru's already in it, so he's already there.
I would still consider Plusle and Minun the worst ones because there's 2 of them.
I mean, fair enough, but
I think people have like kind of a nostalgia since they're Gen 3, but they're old enough.
And they're like the only little pair of them.
Yeah, but them and the other stupid lightning bugs from Gen 3, those can also stay the fuck out.
Oh, Lumise and Volbeat.
Yeah, I don't need those either. No, I mean there's
gotta get Bruxish though.
No, Bruxish can also stay out. I'm glad Psychic Fangs is a TR now, but Bruxish can fuck off and die. I don't care about that thing.
Bring in Galarian Jinx, and she's just like sexy as fuck.
Did we already talk? Yeah, we talked about Galarian Jinx last time, where
did we?
Yeah, she'll have that Jessica Rabbit shape, and then everyone on Tumblr is gonna lose their shit because body shaming and whatever. It's like, oh, nobody liked Fat Jinx. It's like, yeah, because she looks like a fucking Tumblr user.
That's why they brought in Mr. Cry.
Oh my god.
To offset it. Be like, yeah, look how ridiculous he looks. Fucking don't body shame him, though.
I like when we did our, the spoilers reviews, and we're like, oh god, that thing's terrifying. Then we see it in the game, and it's like, oh, it's so much worse. Its crotch smiles. Its fucking like, stomach has eyes.
And they blink and react, and it's just,
It is pure terror. We're doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to end up doing it all of these, where we start rambling about random shit at the end.
You know, that's literally my last word is speculation. So it was kind of in my head already that at the end we're most likely going to fucking ramble for a minute and then do our outro.
Ramble for a minute or 10 or 20.
Or 12.
I don't have any other real speculation. Oh god, I'm still just really hoping this DLC isn't gonna just turn out to be complete and utter fucking horse armor now.
My final thought is high hopes, low expectation.
Yeah, same boat there. I'm really not expecting much, if I'm being honest. But I'm definitely hoping that, yeah, they come out and it's just like, oh shit, these are awesome. They might change the game around a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Most likely not, but high hopes, low expectation.
Yeah. Possible depression, the best note to go out on.
High chance of letdown.
High chance of more Twitter and Reddit rage.
It's a very high risk, low reward kind of thing.
Except for Game Freak, they just keep making money.
Yeah, if they do it right,
even if they do it wrong, they're still gonna make money. That has been the problem with this entire thing. We're gonna boycott Pokemon. It's like, okay,
but you're still gonna buy
1,000 of you can go boycott Pokemon. The other fucking 16 million people are still gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect note to end on. Your opinions don't matter.
They will sell no matter what.
Until next time, watch out for bears.
Use Rock Smash.
And use Rock Smash.